welcome back to my channel. If you're connected to social media, which you obviously are because you're watching me on YouTube right now, you've probably seen some, if not all of these items that I am going to be talking about. If you are interested in looking like your favorite influencer, whether that be a YouTuber, blogger, or Instagrammer, then just keep watching because as you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be going over the 14 luxury items every influencer has. So I'm going to try to make this video short and sweet so that way you can move on to your life. You can get out there, go shopping if that's what you're planning on doing after this. And first up, we are going to start with bags. And the number one bag that you probably have seen every influencer carry is going to be the Chanel Jumbo. Now, this can vary as far as hardware color goes, whether it be gold or silver, but usually 9 times out of 10, you are going to be seeing these bags in the caviar black leather. Now, the reason that they go with the caviar is because it is a little bit more durable than the lambskin, and especially if you're going with a large jumbo size bag, then you are going to want to have durability because it is so big. If you have one little scratch on it, you're going to be able to see it because there is such a big area and big space that can get scratched up. And the Chanel Jumbo is a classic flap style bag, and that is never going to be going out of style, so that's why that is number one on every influencer's must-have list. Number two is going to be a Louis Vuitton monogram bag, and this can run the gambit between the Pochette Métis, the Neverfull, the Speedy. Of all of the popular bags by Louis Vuitton in the monogram print, an influencer is going to have at least one of these in their collection, and the Speedies are really great because they are kind of an entry-level piece, especially as far as price point. I think they are just around the $1,000 mark, so if you don't get the bandolier on it, then you would be able to kind of delve into the luxury fashion world that way and get a Speedy of your very own. But a lot of the influencers will have Speedies. They'll have the big tote bags because those are really handy because those hold a ton. And then of course the Pochette Métis is super popular right now because it is so functional. It has the long crossbody strap with all of the different pockets, and if you have a chance to go and take a look at them, the inside is so luxurious, lined with suede. I can't say enough good things about that bag. I can see why it's so popular. So if you want to have an influencer style of your very own, make sure that you pick up one of these monogram pieces. And then the last item in the category is just going to be any popular designer bag that is in trend right now. I would have a list a mile long if I were to include every single one, but I am going to just give you a couple of big names that are super popular and trendy right now that a lot of influencers are carrying. So first up, you have the Gucci Soho Disco. Now this one was really popular a few years ago, but I think that it is slowly fading out, and I've heard that they are actually going to stop making them. But I know that they're still somewhat popular, so I think that's why they have held off on completely cutting production. But I know that they are not quite as popular today as they used to be. And then another one is the Gucci Marmont Mendellassi or Metallissé bag. You have the Celine Luggage Nano bag, the Givenchy Antigona bag, the Chanel Boy bag, the Yves Saint Laurent Tassel Walk or Wallet on Chain, and then the Chloe Nile bag. So pretty much any super popular classic designer bag an influencer has carried. So if you want to go along with that style, you can go pick one up and look just like them. Next up, we have the shoes category, and first in that category is going to be the Stuart Weitzman boots. And these come in all different variations, so you can get all different materials from leather to suede to velvet, and then also different heel heights and different colors. So you can get a shorter heel, mid heel, tall heel, black, blue, gray, brown. You can choose from a wide array of different combinations depending on whatever would suit your style the best. So if you do want to look like an influencer in that regard but keep your own style and identity, then you can definitely do that with these boots. Number 5 is going to be the Gucci New Ace sneakers, and again there are all different styles and colors you can choose from these. Not quite as large of an array as with the Stuart Weitzman boots, but you can choose between like white, black, the canvas material, and then all different designs and patterns on the side of the shoes. And they even have a new one that has patches on the front that are removable and transferable, so you can go buy new patches. You can do a different patch on each shoe, and you can really promote your own style that way as well. Next up, we have the Valentino Rock Studs, and again these are in all different colors, pretty much every color of the rainbow, and then a few different heights. So you have your standard 4-inch, you have a kitten heel, and then just the flats. So the most popular style with these among influencers is going to be the 4-inch in either the nude or the black. There's some that are either all nude, all black or the nude and black kind of mixed. So those are the top 3 that influencers have if you are wanting to stick with just the influencer style. But again, a lot of influencers will have multiples because these are supposed to be super comfortable heels, and so they are just loving these and buying them all up in different colors. So pretty much you can't go wrong with any of them. I think with these standard neutrals though, given the price point of the shoe, you might get a better cost per wear if you stick to the black or the nude. For number 7, we have the Christian Louboutin Pigalle pumps in the 100mm heel in the nude color. So this one is also really specific. The Pigalle pumps are super popular amongst everybody, as well as the Socates, but the Pigalles in the nude and the 100mm heel are the ones that you are going to be seeing just about everywhere. Number 8 is the Louis Vuitton Star Trail ankle boot, and this one is currently sold out completely online in every single size, so you might have to track this down from either a boutique or from a department store that carries Louis Vuitton items. So it might be a little bit difficult because this was such a popular boot and sold out so quickly. Whenever influencers and Instagrammers start wearing something and everybody starts loving it, everybody goes buys them up and the companies cannot keep up with production. And unfortunately, with certain items such as Louis Vuitton items, they are seasonal. So once they are done making them and they bring them out into the stores, that is all there is. They're not going to be making any more because they are ready for the next season, and that's how they keep a good turnover rate and profits. So hopefully they are going to bring these back. These are absolutely gorgeous boots with the heel and then the monogram pattern. I really enjoy these. I don't know about the price point on these though, but there are a lot of good dupes that you can find with this style as well. Obviously you're not going to get the Louis Vuitton monogram name on it or the quality, but with just the silhouette of the boot, you can always make that dupe work with your influencer influenced style. And last up in the shoe category, we have luxury slide sandals, and there are a ton of different luxury designers that are making these slide sandals this season. So we have Givenchy, Gucci, Chanel. You can pick up a pair of slides from pretty much any luxury designer, as well as high street designers, and then even all the way down the fashion chain. So if you really like this style, you don't necessarily have to go super top of the line unless that's what you prefer. But I think the least expensive as far as luxury goes is going to be the Givenchy ones, and those are right in the $300 range. For number 10, I actually have a clothing item. Now typically influencers stick with accessories, shoes, and handbags to show off their particular styles, not necessarily because these are at a lower price point. A lot of times they are, but with handbags, the handbags are going to be a lot more expensive. But the reason that they stick with more accessory pieces is because they're a little bit smaller. They're not so overpowering. They can pair them with just about any outfit, whereas if you have an actual clothing piece, your entire outfit is probably going to be styled around that one piece, so you're not going to be able to get as much wear out of it. But that one clothing piece that I have on here that every influencer has is going to be a Balmain blazer. So it is just going to be a classic style blazer that will probably never go out of style. They are at a little bit hefty of a price point, coming in at over $2,000, but they are gorgeous and definitely worth the money. So if you can't afford it and you want to look like an influencer with a clothing item, then go ahead and get yourself a blazer. All of the remaining items that I have are accessory pieces, and at number 11 I have the Gucci belt with the double G Marmont logo. Now you can mix it up a little bit depending on what your style is, because these come in different color leathers. You can get a nice dusty pink, you can get black, brown, or you can have the belt made out of like a fabric material with the green and the red signature colors from Gucci, and then you can get all different sizes of the belt buckle. So say you don't want to be super flashy, you can get just the 1-inch size, and then they go up to like 1.5 inch, and then I've also seen some that are pretty good size. I don't know if they're like 2 or 2.5 inches, but they're pretty chunky. So you could wear the larger one a little bit higher. Maybe you're trying to cinch in a dress or a looser shirt. I could see that's where the larger one would come into play, but otherwise, personally for me, I would probably just stick with like the 1.5 inch buckle, but they're all really fabulous and really cute looking. For number 12, we have a luxury designer scarf. So this past winter, the Louis Vuitton Logomania scarves got really huge, and these ones came in a whole array of colors as well. So it was kind of a multi-tonal, so you had like either a bright red and then kind of a deeper red logo, or you can do black, and then there was like a shiny silver logo and all different colors. And that was a way that people could intermix different colors into their wardrobe. So if you wore like a black coat, you could pop on a nice red scarf. There's also the Burberry plaid cashmere scarves, and then there's a silky version with a Burberry mega check scarf. That is a really great option for the spring and summer when it gets a little bit cooler out, but you still want to pop on a nice stylish Burberry luxury piece. At number 13, coming in at a slightly higher price point, is the Cartier Love bracelet and ring. So these ones are fine jewelry pieces, and their prices are going to reflect the material that they are made out of. So typically they are made out of 14 karat gold, and I believe the bracelets are in the ballpark of about $6,000. So if you are really into the influencer style and your pocketbook can match that, then go for it and get that really cute bracelet as well as the matching ring, and that would just really elevate your entire outfit. And you can wear these pretty much anywhere. Since they are fine jewelry and made of real gold, I don't believe that they would really get damaged as easily as some of the cheaper fashion pieces, so you could pretty much wear them whenever, wherever. I know that with the bracelets you actually have to like use a tool or kind of a screwdriver to get them on and off. So once you put them on, they're pretty much there to stay until you go and get the tool and pop them off again. And finally, number 14, at the other end of the pricing spectrum, that's not quite luxury, but definitely still very highly influenced by influencers, are the Key Australia sunglasses. So I don't know if it's because Key Australia and influencers kind of do a lot of collaborations together. I know there's a really big one going on right now with Desi Perkins. She has an entire line of her own sunglasses, and even other influencers are really loving some of the ones that she came out with. But the Key Australia sunglasses are really nice and popular because they are super stylish as well as affordable. So you can pick up some super cheap ones in the $30 range, and then those go all the way up to like $60 or $65. So as far as luxury designer sunglasses go, they are super affordable. They're not necessarily luxury because they're not made with the same quality as like a Chanel or a Louis Vuitton fashion house would make their sunglasses out of, but they are really fun to play around with and mix it up with different styles. So you can get all different colors, try out all different trends. So I definitely recommend checking out the Key Australia sunglasses as well. So that is all I have for you on the 14 luxury items, or just items that every social media influencer has in their wardrobe and they display. So if you really like this video and you want to see more fashiony videos like this, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's any other fashion items that you've seen influencers really heavily wear or promote, definitely let me know in the comment section down below, because I love to chit chat with you guys. And if you have not already done so, please hit the subscribe button, just so that way you are notified every time I make a new video, which is 2 to 3 times a week. And until next time, thanks for stopping by. So first up you have the Gochi Suhu.